There always seems to be a hurricane of thoughts swirling around, making chaos. The eye of the storm is my small dose of sanity, which I always seem to be short on. I don't ever know where I'm going, and yet somehow I always go back to the same thoughts, same places, same feelings. My home life was never picture perfect. Everything seemed to disappoint someone. Everything I did would turn out to be wrong. But there's a bigger issue here. My thoughts are jumbled like a million-piece puzzle that you just can't seem to sort through. I've never really been good at describing myself, mostly because I hated looking into mirrors or seeing a picture of myself. How could anyone look at themselves and like the idea that all they were seeing was a reflection and not who they really were? It's like looking at something sad and smiling about it. Really? No one could tell that you were slowly crumbling inside, trying to hold on to something that could keep you from falling. Blaming? That's the last thing I'd accuse myself of. Realistically, I can't blame myself because I can only condemn the people who raised me, the people who implanted memories into my head, the memories that haunt me and turn me into someone I don't know. If it wasn't for them, none of this would have happened. But here I am, running, not knowing where I'm headed. I, Kristen Stewart, I'm categorized into the typical teenager group. This, however, it's incorrect. I'm unable to think typical. Being called typical is like being called perfect. It's not an absolute. It's unobtainable. Why do people assume that because they can look at me on the outside, they know what the mess going on the inside is? No one questioned a seemingly perfect girl living a typical teenage life. They don't know anything about people like me. Come to think about it, no one does. No one cares to ask how I've been, or if I'm doing all right. No one asks if I'm fine at home. No one asks because no one chooses to regard me in such a way that I need to be asked. How can it be the first time every time? They had to be lying. They just had to be. There was no way the wind could whistle, the leaves could dance. There was no way the flowers could waltz with a warm summer breeze. There was no way I could believe that. Because then I'd be optimistic.